trainer. He is the founder of House of Glory Wrestling, the Amazing Red.
And it was on this very show, it was actually the very first High Intensity back in 2012, that the Amazing Red main evented that show with a win over Brian Kendrick. Here we are at High Intensity 12, ready for yet another in a long line of classic matches with that man right there.
And you had said it before, Salamonster, generational stylistic pioneers collide. Amazing Red moved forward all of the high-flying style as we know it, an innovator. Ricochet picked up that ball and continued to run with it. Coined himself the future of flight, took that moniker, carried it on his back, and all the weight that comes with it. Now, High Intensity 12, his future, our present. One for the books ahead.
Calls himself the one and only. And this is not their first rodeo together for these two men. Their first battle came back in 2013 at Brian Kendrick's King of Flight tournament.
His opponents, coming to us from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 208 pounds, he was the very first House of Glory Wrestling Heavyweight Champion. Please welcome back, Ricochet.
The very first, you heard it from David Adams, the first HOG World Champion back in 2014. And he had battles with men like AJ Styles, men like Low Key during that run. His last match in House of Glory was 8 years ago. That was in 2017 at a little event called Chapter 2 over at the Elks Lodge in Queens. And that match came against his opponent tonight, the Amazing Red, in Red's very first defense of the HOG World Championship, and it was a successful one. That evened their series up at a win apiece.
One of the greatest matches in the history of House of Glory. You know, Amazing Red has told the students at the HOG Wrestling Academy that it was in that match when he finally truly found himself as a wrestler and became the Underground King who we know and love today.
And it was in that first match, and I talked to Red about this, and I know it has bothered him ever since, that loss to Ricochet. Red had to gut that match out with a torn ACL. Got the win years later. This right here, as I said, is the rubber match. One man is going to go over, 2 wins to 1. Which one is it going to be? Let's find out.
Your pinnacle of this saga thus far here at High Intensity 12. Ricochet, Amazing Red. And both of these combatants, they've never been sharper, and they're in their prime condition.
Ricochet, of course, you look at his resume, former Intercontinental Champion in WWE, United States Champion, Lucha Underground Champion, PWG Champion, IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Champion 3 times. He's done it all. And so has the Amazing Red.
Bonafide globetrotters, the pair of them. Bonafide pioneers, both of them. Ricochet honed his craft in places like Chikara Pro Wrestling, Dragon Gate Pro Wrestling in Japan. Yes, indeed.
Ricochet's showing off here. He's feeling good. Look at this.
These two collectively have raised the ceiling to astronomical proportions for high flyers around the world, past, present, and future. And now, Amazing Red, left behind, settles into the side headlock. Certainly off to the races.
Red looking to get back in that win column. I mentioned that loss earlier to Darren Richardson. Ricochet, cartwheel.
Certainly does not. That's not far from the mind of the Amazing Red.
Not at all. Beautiful arm drag by Red.
Out of the way, the clothesline.
And another. And Ricochet says, I think I'm going to take a little break here.
Amazing Red getting the better of Ricochet in the opening moments of this match.
Ricochet looks frustrated.
He knows all too well within the opening stanza, roll to the outside, try to change the rhythm, try to get your opponent off their beat. Amazing Red.
Ricochet, who was just fresh off main eventing AEW Dynamite this week against Mark Briscoe. Here now at the NYC Arena. Trying to, and Red, of course, is leaving an open invitation back into the ring. I don't know that Ricochet.
Gentlemen,
trusts that or not.
Ricochet steps on through.
Oh, but it's Ricochet who Red couldn't trust there.
Red should have seen that coming. Ricochet, watch. Ricochet!
Tope suicida.
Man, Red hit that guardrail hard, right in the back of the head.
Ricochet has a way where he seems to float through the air when he flies.
It's effortless.
I like this new Ricochet we've seen in recent months, taking an advantage and then using his athleticism to take down his opponent. Ricochet always had these athletic gifts, but now he has the killer instinct to put them to use and to win.
Exhibit A, as you had said, Doc, sending Red to the outside, sort of opening him up for a bigger strike in the form of that tope.
And we see so many people in the wrestling business who can fly and do all of these incredible things, but Ricochet and Red, I mean, these are two men who innovated that style.
Yes, indeed.
They really are. I mean, they were doing things in the ring that just should not have been possible.
No doubt about it, they had to formulate the early forms of those strategies to make such high-risk offense work.
And not only innovating the offense, but perfecting it.
Yes. Have to write the whole game plan, not just create the individual maneuvers.
Well, Ricochet has slowed this match to a crawl, choking the life out of Red.
But suffice to say, ever since Ricochet changed that attitude, he's become a bit more of an all-rounder. Doesn't just fly, he utilizes that strength. He puts in endless time in the gym. Utilizes that mat wrestling acumen that previously he wasn't really given the credit for that he deserved. But now we're seeing him put it all together now. Truly the one and only. But Red now, sunset flip. Just like that, amazing Red.
Cut off by Ricochet.
He's able to answer, but just like that, Ricochet gets the momentum back in his corner. Covering it, oh, never mind. Scarfing the head of Red and raining down the rights.
So much history here at this event. I mentioned the very first high-intensity. Red captured the HOG Tag Team titles against the Young Bucks back in 2014 at high intensity.
Ricochet controlling the pace here. This is another element of Ricochet's game that he has tremendously improved recently.
And just last year at this very show, Red had an incredible battle. Then AEW World Champion, someone who Ricochet knows very well, and Swerve Strickland.
Oh yes.
A lot of history for the amazing Red here at this event. He would love to get the W here tonight.
You mentioned the history between Amazing Red and the Young Bucks. I gotta wonder if Ricochet picked the brain of the Young Bucks coming into this bout with Amazing Red.
It would be the smart thing to do. That's what I would do.
Amazing Red. That may be exactly why Ricochet has slowed this down, because Amazing Red trying to pick up the pace. Nothing doing on the satellite DDT, just bowled over Ricochet.
Red using all of his agility to attempt to escape this torrent of offense from Ricochet.
That looked like almost a standing spirit gun.
Yes. He got it. That velocity, he can dial in on you from any angle. But when it comes to that spirit gun, we know the perfect angle already. And he may be thinking just that. And one more time around, nothing doing on that satellite DDT. It was all decapitation for Amazing Red and Ricochet.
And I tell you what, I'm kind of surprised here. I mean, it's smart strategy by Ricochet, but I'm surprised how he has been able to slow down the pace of this match.
Absolutely. Ricochet, utilizing this time, he's rebuilding those energy reserves while wearing down the reserves of the Amazing Red at the same time.
Well, but Johnny, it goes to what you said before about how he's more strategic and how he utilizes that high-risk offense.
He's putting it to great use.
Everything changed for Ricochet when he stopped caring about what the morons out there in the audience think and started worrying about doing what he has to do to win.
The Amazing Red doing what he has to do to get back into this contest, Doc. Sticking and moving is Amazing Red. Jumps in with a Superman punch.
Red firing up.
New York City fueled is Amazing Red. Baseball slides through the legs, steps up into the Hurricanrana.
And once Red builds momentum like no one else, there is nothing stopping the Underground King.
The flying head scissors got all of it.
Oh, this is going to get dangerous here.
Ricochet's in the drop zone. Red!
Unparalleled velocity!
187 over the guardrail. cooking with gas here at high intensity.
I think by now most of the fans in the NYC arena, they know when they see the Amazing Red coming to move out of the way.
Yeah, get your radar guns ready, because that fastball is flying.
That is not the first time we've seen him do that.
One more time.
Red has no concern for his own welfare.
So nice, we showed it twice here on Triller TV Plus.
Got by Ricochet. This is what he doesn't want. He does not want Red to build momentum back up.
You saw the spill that Red took in Texas on that maneuver. I wonder if Red is at 100%. But seeing what we've seen so far, it appears that he is.
Red doesn't show his hand. Red doesn't show his pain. Steps into the kick to the midsection.
Oh, look for that code red. This could be it. Oh, Ricochet had it scouted.
Knows that maneuver all too well. It doesn't matter how many years pass by, that still stings the knife edge chop. Ricochet flips out of the drop kick. And now chaining the kicks together with great effect. Closes the door with the lariat.
Turned him inside out.
And now, down.
Red Star press by Ricochet. Take it. Oh, not enough. Ricochet took a page out of Amazing Red's book right there.
And for the many years that all three of us have been watching Ricochet, we've seen him uncork that maneuver time and time again. To do it on its inventor, oh my word. But Ricochet, feeling himself.
Might be time for some of that high-risk offense. Ricochet's about ready to try to put this thing away.
Who has more options than Ricochet from these heights?
Ricochet taking his time though.
Oh! Wanted the 630. Saw Red get out of the way. Red trying to dial back with the kick offense. Able to land one. Red. Oh! Sticks the landing!
Impactful Hurricane Rana there. Ricochet able to kick out, but Red's got something else in mind.
That spike variant. Ricochet in a bad way. Red perched.
Dragon Rana!
Snatched
but
out of the
Ricochet
air.
caught him.
Sticks the landing of the Death Valley driver. And now, following up, we're taking a ride on the Northern Lights Express.
And right into vertical suplex, but Ricochet's not done.
Scissors the legs. Fireman's carry. Better driller!
Oh my goodness.
Somehow.
That was uncomfortably close for Red. Somehow gets the shoulder up at the last possible second.
One of the biggest weapons in the armory of Ricochet.
Not one we see very often these days.
No!
Ricochet can't believe it. And that confidence that Ricochet brought into this match may be showing some cracks after he failed to defeat Amazing Red with that chain of maneuvers.
Ricochet just staring daggers down at his fellow pioneer, his opponent, the Amazing Red.
I don't think Ricochet's ego would allow him to let the Amazing Red get a win over him in this series. He is talking some smack to Red right now, high facing him.
I don't know about this from Ricochet.
Yeah, I think this is just gonna motivate Red.
As we'd said time and time again throughout this contest, allowing Amazing Red to build a head of steam, that's dangerous ground you walk on.
There's nothing on that shot from Red. He may be out of gas here.
Ricochet. Ricochet, I gotta believe, he knows something we don't.
Red just absorbed so much offense.
Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa.
But Ricochet getting under Red's skin might be a mistake.
Climbs into the bicycle knee. Red dropped to both knees.
And this could be it.
Cocked, locked, ready to rock.
Here comes that spirit gun. No!
Oh, the third one! Tornado kick struck gold.
Nearly struck Ricochet out of his boots. And now, the Amazing Red. He's got a lane, an open lane to victory here. Ricochet coming in hot. Doesn't want to lose that momentum. Climbs into the enziguri, staggers Red. And now, Ricochet He could be thinking superplex, folks.
Dangerous territory for both men, but especially for Amazing Red right here.
Red didn't try to affix himself to the ropes, to that turnbuckle, but Ricochet, all that power.
Muscles him up almost. He's got that incredible core strength.
Red, stunning Ricochet.
Red may have something else in mind here.
Maybe maneuvering Ricochet into position
There you go.
for an avalanche.
Oh my goodness.
All sirens are blaring now.
Avalanche code red!
And Ricochet.
Another code
Red! Oh my God!
And you saw Ricochet try to keep the momentum in his corner.
Red trying to keep that momentum going though.
Frog splash to the back.
That's gotta be it. Oh no!
Don't back up.
Oh, we're stacking up. Heavy artillery now.
He knows what he has to do.
Frog splash again.
That's gotta be it. What?
What is this?
Darren Richardson!
Oh, the
I
infamous
don't believe this.
Amazing Black interfering in the business of Amazing Red yet again.
The Cruiserweight champion
No
must
business.
have seen Amazing Red do something illegal.
And look at this.
Now is that Diamond?
Diamond Virago with the chair.
Oh, but Amazing Red.
Red saw her coming.
Gold Glover catch. The windup. Oh,
We know Red is not above clobbering a woman with a chair.
but the super kick sends the steel careening into the face of the Amazing Red. Ricochet. Another round in the chamber. Spirit gun. Red motionless. Cover.
I don't believe it.
Here is your winner, Ricochet.
And look at the smile on Richardson's face. Proud of his handiwork here.
Huge assist from the Cruiserweight champion.
The infamous Amazing Black,
As he
Darren Richardson,
Continues to put the screws to the Amazing Red.
and the pressure Diamond Virago.
And Ricochet takes the lead in the series, I gotta believe.
Oh, and they're not done. Diamond's got another chair.
Wait a minute, come back live here because this is terrible.
Ricochet's got that steel chair yet again.
Oh, this is awful.
Richardson.
We may see the end of the Amazing Red.
Wait a minute! I know that music!
These three look like they've seen a ghost.
Oh, it's time for some shots! Private Party back in the NYC Arena!
The homegrown OG.
Isaiah Cassidy, Mark Quinn, and Ricochet and his crew quickly abandoned ship. They wanted no part of Private Party.
Coming to the aid
What are
of
these degenerates doing out here?
Former HOG and AEW Tag Team Champions. Look at Ricochet running with his tail tucked between his legs.
in the early days of House of Glory Wrestling. These two were present.
Two men trained by Amazing Red here at House of Glory.
But it will go down in the record books, unfortunately, as a win for Ricochet. As we take a look at this, Avalanche Code Red. Ricochet took a hell of a fall, and then Red with a proper Code Red, and I thought that was it. And somehow Ricochet managed to kick out. And there you see Red, he kept up the offense there with those frog splashes until you know who showed up.
Oh yeah, the Cruiserweight champion.
I think from Richardson's vantage point, Amazing Red had the tights there.
Oh, will you stop? Will you stop?
Wouldn't allow that travesty of justice to go down.
Well, the party don't stop as long as Private Party has anything to say about it here at House of Glory Wrestling. High Intensity 12.
You never know who may show up here at the NYC Arena.
Plenty more action to come here on Triller TV Plus.
We have the Matt Travis Memorial Battle Royal. We have the HOG Women's Championship and, of course, the HOG Crown Jewel title yet to come. Zillifa 2 defends that championship in a battle that has gotten deeply personal with Bully Ray. All that still to come. We are far from over. Use that hashtag HOG Intensity wherever you may be. It is a party atmosphere here at the NYC Arena. Not so much, unfortunately, for the Amazing Red, though.
Cassidy and Gwen soaking it in. We're all soaking it in. The reason for the season, high intensity 12.
You can see Red obviously very dejected, not the way he wanted that match to end.
H-O-G. H-O-G.